Alrighty, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the next episode of the Minecraft PS Vita Let's Play. Last episode, we finished up doing work on the zombie XP farm. Off camera, I went to the desert, to the bottom right of the map, sort of where the sad 3 savanna trees were. Picked up a couple cactuses, came back, I already had a bunch of sand, and we got them just laid out here because I need more to complete the farm. I also went into creative to test out if I remembered how to build the farm correctly, and I pretty much did. So that's what we're gonna work on this episode. We need an 11 by 11 area. Also, yeah, off camera, I spent my levels kind of level 30 enchanting some iron pickaxes because why not? Honestly, literally, because my levels were getting insane, and I had level 40. And at least I actually got Silk Touch, which means I can actually go get some glowstone to illuminate the farm and begin using the redstone lamps and the daylight sensors on the sugarcane farm. So yeah, we're gonna, before I basically get working on the cactus farm, I also mined this down a little bit further, a couple more layers. I need an 11 by 11 area, which is actually a pretty big area that I need. I mean, I could build it like right here, but I mean, I'd have to extend this a little bit. I mean, I have enough dirt for sure. Because kind of back this way really is kind of a little too mountainous to really be able to do much here. I mean, maybe like right here, but there's no way this is even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, maybe. It's pretty close. I might have to dig into the mountain here. I don't really want to do that, honestly. So probably gonna have to build it somewhat right in front, dead center, which is fine. Terrain's kind of weird here in this plains, but with our Silk Touch, I am gonna go, first thing I'm gonna do is go get some of this glowstone because I actually need it. So, and now that I actually have Silk Touch, because if you mine glowstone without Silk Touch, you pretty much, I think you only get like 3 it's like a range, but yeah, I'm gonna have to remember where that patch of glowstone was, because I kind of don't remember where it is. I know there was a patch of glowstone in the cave, which will be nice, but I don't necessarily think that's enough. So we're probably gonna have to go out into the open to get some glowstone. I know it's definitely not down there. I remember how the cave looked. It was kind of a big opening, right? I don't know if it was this way. Wow, there's actually some nether quartz on the ceiling that I did not mine. Mine this out. Get some more levels because, you know, I need those right now without any diamonds. Mine these out. Could actually use the iron pick too, but whatever. Alright. Mine this down. Yeah, it was sort of kind of in that open area. It was right here, right? Yeah. It was this way, right? And then sort of around the corner. Right around here. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it was right here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot more than this. Because that is a pathetic amount of glowstone. Completely pathetic. And I didn't even bring enough blocks to mine up and get glowstone. That's kind of a problem as well. Kind of a problem. So I'm probably gonna have to just head back and then head out into the open. Not really ideal. Probably should have brought some more blocks, but we could just mine a little bit right now. Just like that. 20, it's probably enough. And this way. And then back through here. Hello, zombie pigman. Because I'm trying to think how much glowstone I'm going to need. It's honestly probably close to a stack. But the interesting thing is with the cactus farm is I kind of wanted to use... Is it this way? I don't even remember where I broke the surface from. Oh, I think I continued, right? Down here. So I want to use sea lanterns for the lighting. But obviously, we need to conquer the ocean monument before we can dream of doing that. It's out there. Oh my. Okay. Very nice. Very pleasant. Like when you go to the old Nether, you're just reminded that this place is not meant to be inhabited at all. Like, that's a big patch of glowstone, but if I build up there, a single gas is just gonna ruin my day, man. Like, absolutely ruin my day. Let's kill off all these slimes first. I just have a feeling as soon as I start building up, a gas is gonna spawn. And it's not gonna be a fun time. Because also, I don't want it to burn in the fire, because glowstone technically is renewable, but it's not the easiest renewable thing, especially because we don't have a witch hut on this world. So it's not really the most convenient renewable thing, so... But honestly, this amount of glowstone should be enough. Because I don't know, for daylight sensors, it's just like quartz and... I don't know if it's glowstone dust that you need for daylight sensors. So we can retroactively fit. I mean, we also need redstone lamps, right? For the spawner, too. Our zombie spawner to retroactively implement a turn-off system with some redstone. So we also need that. So we may stay here and get, honestly, even more glowstone. Because we kind of do need a lot of it. And that's what I was afraid of. Let me get down. Bro, can you chill, homie? Oh my gosh, we like last second rejected that. That was actually insane. I thought I was gonna get hit there. So we got 50, like that's definitely not enough. Like I feel like at this point, probably need like a stack and a half. That's like suicide glowstone. It's actually not that bad. This one's a little more accessible. Still do not like... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Are you coming towards me? Look at that. It's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Just trying to get some glowstone, bro. Yeah, like, breaks the floor, we're dead. Pretty sure that gas is still floating. Alright, we gotta make this quick, boys. Just gonna mine this glowstone, and then I'll kind of just deal with this amount, and we'll kind of go from there. Without, like, enchanted gear and stuff, I do not... Don't blow up my glowstone, please. Thank you. I don't really feel safe in the nether at all. So, I'm gonna get this glowstone. We're gonna dip, and we're gonna chill out and make a cactus farm. Going to chill out. Hello. You're dead, sir. Okay. Let's get the last of this. Oh my gosh. Don't blow up my glowstone! My goodness. This is what I mean. I need feather falling, I need fire protection. Ugh. Do that. Alright. Please, just let me get the rest of this. I want to leave. Get me out. That's pretty much... Really? Like how that gas is still dead. Okay, this is honestly thumbnail worthy. That is actually so funny. Oh my goodness. It's because his death is at a render distance. That's really hilarious. Dude, so many mobs spawn here. Okay, I'm out, dude. I'm out. I just want to build a cactus farm. Live my farmer dreams. Hello, pigman. Hello again. Alright, let's get back and get work on this farm. Since I actually had a silk touch pickaxe or enchanted iron pickaxe while mining out the zombie farm, I have a lot of stone. So I honestly should have enough stone brick to completely build this farm, the cactus farm. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So now that we're back, gonna go deposit everything. Quartz. Glowstone. We have a little bit in there. Alright. And obviously we still gotta make the brewery and up there and so much stuff, but we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright. So now we just gotta gather all the things that I need. So I'm gonna need some dirt. We're gonna need some stone. Already got my water bucket. Gonna kind of just throw that in there. Probably should be enough dirt. We're gonna need all the stone bricks that I can get. Alright, and just grab all a bunch of stone. And then we're gonna need some glass. Just fill up the inventory with everything we need. And then head down. How much wood do I have? That's the question. Nada. One piece of oak. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to mine a little wood just because we're gonna need some fences. So we know this goes in, that does not go in there. Alright. So I guess we just start filling in some of this. Break some of these flowers. And I also need to map out sort of an 11 by 11 thing. So we probably should work on that first. So we'll probably go from like here. So 1, 2. Actually, is this too close? That is not going to work. That is not gonna work. Gonna mine this back a little bit. Because we could build it sort of right here. And it could just barely fit. So we'll mine this back a little bit. Like that. Grab some of our dirt. I need to deposit some of our building materials in here. We have a little bit of oak wood in here. Jack poo-poo, though. Let's pick all this up. And create a little wireframe here of the sort of... Because I was thinking we can go like one, sort of starting from here. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it leaves us a decent amount of walking room. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11. Okay. How much we gotta fill in? We don't gotta fill in too much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, nice. Perfect. We'll kind of just makeshift connect it for now. Ow. Because the problem is I need a bunch of cactus to basically build it. Because I don't want to have to reopen it and try and put everything in it. Now for the floor, do I really care much about the floor? Not really. Kind of feel like just making the floor cobblestone. Like that kind of just makes sense. So, probably gonna go grab some cobblestone. I don't care too much about what the floor is. We could make it a little interesting. You know, use some polished granite. Actually, that wouldn't even be too bad. I dig it. So, where is the granite? I feel like granite isn't, you know, used that much, so... we can give granite a little bit of love. We are gonna need some iron, because we're gonna need some hoppers, so... I'm gonna bring a stack of iron down. And we'll go down here. And mine out the floor. Place it with granite, and then... oh, I should have grabbed some sand while I was up there. Shoot. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm actually just gonna break these cactuses and replace them. We'll keep the others up for now. So we'll do that, like that. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I should have brought down some of the sand, because I'm going to need a little more sand to fill in. So basically, I don't need this farm to be anything crazy, like some absolute Hermitcraft massive farm. I was thinking originally making this just one layer, but I feel like 2 layers is kind of the perfect balance. We want kind of just a little more than I need, right? I don't need an insane amount of it, so... but I also don't want to be, when I do need green dye, that I'm like, oh no, I don't have enough cactus, right? So... I think just a 2-layered farm is probably going to be appropriate for my needs. And plus, I don't want to build too big of mega farms and just lag the hell out of my Vita, so... there's also that, so... alright. We'll go get some more sand, because I'm going to need it. I should have some more sand. Maybe I don't. No, I do. Alright, we'll get 57. Should be good enough. Alright. What do we got? Alright. Throw some of that in there. We don't need that anymore. I am gonna need cactus dye, though, to actually put in the glass that I want. So that there's also that factor, too, so... I might have to AFK a little bit to be able to put in the glass. Little bit annoying, but that's kind of just... yeah, that's kind of just life right now, so... Need wood for fences. Alright, mine this down. Break this up. Alright. I don't know how much wood I need, but I kind of just come to this tree wall and just mine out wood when I need it, you know? Need some wood, go mine part of the tree wall. Alright, 32 wood, whatever, good enough. Good enough. Alright, so we're basically gonna have, place some sand in between, across like this, across like that, and then across like that, and that. And then right here, in the center, we're gonna have our hopper facing, which way do we have it face? Probably this way, right? Maybe we should have it this way. Because we probably want to flatten this out a little bit. Create sort of a pathway here. Because this is the level of the farm, right? Yeah, so we definitely want to flatten this area at this level. So yeah, we'll have it face this way. Because this will be sort of part of the main path while walking through here. Mine one more layer here. Just like that. Alright, perfect. And then kind of here is going to be the chest. Makes sense. Alright. Let's get this hopper system set up first. So let's throw the dirt in there. I don't need none of that. And then we need to make some hoppers and some chests. So we'll make a bunch of chests. I don't exactly know how many hoppers we're gonna need, but start off with 9. So the chest is gonna have to be on this layer here. Like that layer right there. The chest can be right here. That's not what I wanted. Right there. And then the hoppers come through here. Okay. Very nice. And we'll kind of just place in a little bit of walls here. Just to make it look nice. Alright. Gonna throw the apple in there. I don't care about that. I don't care about the glass. Right now. Alright. Stop pricking me, cactus. Alright. That is a little bit of a problem. Sorta. We do that. Let's place the chest here. Right there. They're basically just gonna have hoppers going through here. And then one up. Crouch. I don't know if that's actually connected. Like that. And like that. Perfect. Now I'm gonna throw a hopper in there. Let's see if it actually ends up in this chest. And it does. Perfect. And then basically what I want to do is have it like this. Like that. Probably gonna exchange these for cracked stone bricks at some point, but right now it's fine. And then we can have it like that. Just so it looks like there's like sort of a concrete foundation, if you get what I'm saying. Like the foundation is cracked. I would like to replace at some point in the the farm, or the zombie farm, the sugarcane farm, some cracked stone brick there as well, just to give it some, that sort of aged look. Look at the zombie over in the tree. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna break this. Alright, now we need to get our fence set up. Which I actually am gonna need more wood. Annoying. We'll just mine this wood, and it should be enough. I just like mining the amount of wood that I need. I don't want to... I mean, obviously off camera, I'm gonna have to come get a bunch more wood, but for now, we're okay. Alright. Let's make some fences. I mean, unless I already have fences up there. I already got some in here, and some wood in here. So, make some fences. Probably we'll just use dirt. And then basically what we do is we go 1, 2, place a fence there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Do the same for these ones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we place fences right here. Then we break these down. Then basically, once the cactus grows, it is going to automatically break because I didn't even place the... What an idiot. What an absolute buffoon. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then as soon as that basically grows, it just is gonna break all this down. There we go. I don't even know if 14's enough, but we need to get the water flowing. We need to get the water flowing. So basically, there's a puddle down here. I know there is. Okay, perfect. The water is basically going to flow to everything but that center block. And if you wanted to expand this farm, you can make it taller, or you can make it wider and 11 by 11. So I think what you need like 23 by 23 maybe. I don't know. This is kind of how the size I've always made these farms. So no matter where the cactus goes, it is going to flow towards the center. And then get picked up. Alright, so we're missing just 2 on this layer. That's okay. Hopefully some will grow while we're waiting here. Is there anything even in this chest? The oak fence, okay. Alright, in the meantime, we essentially can get working on... Now the thing is, I wanted to use glass on the floor. Look at you. Freaking zombie. Get out of here. I wanted to use a lot of lime and green stained glass, but the thing is, I need cactus to do that. So it's a little awkward. So I guess in the meantime, we'll sort of begin construction on the next sort of layers. Hopefully we get a couple of cactuses. Because basically, we need... The next layer is going to start right here. That's where the next layer is going to start. So, if that's the floor of the next layer, we basically need to build a frame up through here. And then that's the floor. And then this is sort of the wall that's around that floor. And then obviously we got to work on a roof as well. I just don't know if we're going to get enough cactus in the meantime, or I'm going to have to go AFK or travel back to the... And you can't, when I'm using glass on the walls, because I'm going to use glass on the walls here, I can't use panes, otherwise they're going to get stuck. They're gonna get stuck since panes aren't a full block, and we don't want them to get stuck. Right. I could just use regular glass, but I think regular glass sucks. It sucks. I could use white stained glass for the floor. I don't know. Kind of feel that's a little weird, but, you know, is what it is. But I also am impatient and don't really want to wait. Because regular glass, I don't like the texture of it, per se. At least for a build that I'm doing here. So... I need a crafting table out here. Place it here. So in terms of the stairs that we had to work with, I was thinking about using cobblestone stairs. Now we could make it a little more modern looking and simply use... see, I just heard a cactus. You guys heard that? Should have been our first cactus. Yep. Very nice. So I'm hoping we get enough from kind of just constructing this thing. Problem is, me not having the glass for the floor is kind of an issue. Kind of an issue, you know? So... because basically, I don't want... we need to fill this in. It's actually cold there, too. Okay, interesting. Interesting, man. Alright, I'm gonna make a little safety thing around this before I lose myself and falling into it. Alright. So I don't want the glass exposed, but we also want this to look nice, right? I also could replace these walls with... no, I can't, because this is where the glass has to go. Never mind. Actually, that messes up a little bit, because if we're going to use glass, the stairs are going to make it look weird. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Huh. That is a problem. Okay. Never mind my plan that I had for this. Scrap it. It's trash. Okay. Let's figure out sort of a different design that I want to do for that. Okay. That's fine. Cause see how slow it is? I don't think one layer is enough. I think two. Could go back to the desert right now and pick up some more cactus. But, you know, I'd like to leave some cactus in its natural habitat, you know? As I feel bad. Because basically the blocks above these are basically going to be glowstone. So, like, I wanted to have glowstone above each cactus. Maybe above each fence makes more sense. Because it's also going to illuminate the top row as well. Because basically putting glowstone above each one of these is going to be... so we're operating on a 4x4, so it'd be take 32 glowstone in total. In addition to the top layer. I mean, that's not the worst, right? That's not the worst. What I do want to do, I guess in the meantime... while we wait for a couple more cactuses to start doing their thing... is... to retroactively retrofit our sugarcane farm with some redstone lamps. And some daylight sensors. So we need glass quartz and slabs. Okay. And then a redstone lamp. Is it just redstone and Where are they? Oh, right there, right there. So just glowstone and redstone. I don't even know how much redstone I have. I got like nothing. Cause I didn't mine any. Never mind, we're not retrofitting this right now. Oh, that's awkward. That is very, very awkward. That is very, very awkward. Well, I'm probably gonna wait till I get some more cactus, because I kind of need it. I may go try and go to the desert to get more cactus, because I don't really want to wait on this. So, yeah. I'll get you guys back once I get more cactus and have it smelted to use glass. Because basically, this layer right here, we're going to use... Yeah, because that has to be the floor. I could just make it completely flush with the next floor starting at the top. Could do that. It's kind of a waste of space. So, yeah, kind of a waste of space. But actually it should be okay. We can do a little design. Actually, I got an idea. I got an idea what we're going to do. For sure. I got an idea now. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Alright. I'm going to get some cactus, maybe smelt it so we get some glass. And I'll see you guys back so that I can work on this. Alright, so I waited long enough, got enough cactus to... I feel like working on the next story is actually a better plan than... building the glass on the side, because while this is sort of working its magic, we should get enough cactus to sort of fill in the top here. So basically what I'm doing is I kind of want to go around the edge first. So basically this floor is going to be limestone glass, and the glass on the outside sort of filling in the two layers is basically just going to be regular green glass. Yeah, so while we're doing this layer, the cactus will work its magic. Hopefully get enough cactus to green dye so we can actually work on the outside glass. And then basically the reason I did this, the reason I did it in this pattern, is so we can actually alternate here. Whoa, that was cool. And place our glowstone in how we want it. Like that. Perfect. Then on top of the glowstone is where basically our next sand layer is going to go as well. So makes it very, very easy. Do that. All right. Perfect. And then here is just like this. Like that. Perfect. Boom. And boom. Let's go. Alright, then we just gotta make sure to leave a hole in the center here. We fill all this in. And then fill this in. And I think that's all filled in. It's actually really hard to tell. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get our sand placed. Like that. And then we gotta get our fence posts placed. Why did I have a feeling that I was gonna fall through? Why did I just have a feeling, you know? Just a feeling. Okay. There we go. Let's get this built up. Like that. So we can get our fence post place. There we go. One there, there, there. There. Gotta be careful here so I don't fall down the center. And there, and then we can break it all down. Perfect. Then now we can start building the wireframe for the roof, which is going to be basically a pretty simple roof. I mean, Probably we'll just do some sort of dome. I mean, maybe, like, we can make the roof sort of look like a cactus, maybe? But that also requires, you know, a bunch of wool, so... yeah. Everything requires wool, man. Okay, so the roof needs to start there, right? No, I can technically start there, right? Did I make this one too high? If I did, I'm gonna scream. Wait. I don't think I did. No, okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're safe. If I had to mine all this down, I would have screamed. And it would have been peak audio. Okay. So the roof just needs to be basically right here, so not as big, which is a little weird, but that's 3 tall, and then this is 4 tall. I may just make it 4 tall just for the sake of... maybe not, actually. Should I? Just for the sake of uniformity? But, like, what am I even doing with the extra layer? It's just literally just gonna be filled in. Interesting. You know, I think we should do the extra layer. We'll find out what to do with it. We actually need to go 1 up more, right? Is this technically 5 high? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty tall. So it needs to be 1 more, actually. Okay. And this is where the roof is. Because we could just do like a dome roof design. Mixed with the sort of kind of pillar idea that I was going to do, but I don't know. Because this top part's basically just going to be solid. And then I got to figure out where to place the glowstone. Right? So we'll mine down here. Okay. And then the glowstone is what? 2 blocks above? Yeah, so 2 blocks above the cactus. So the glowstone's gonna be... let's get the glowstone in here. So the glowstone's gonna be basically right here. So basically 1 block above the fence, right? So we have the fence there. And it's literally 1 up from the fence? Yeah, 2 up from the cactus. So this glowstone actually needs to go... ow. Let me not die. Jeez, man. This actually needs to go up 1. Okay. So that's the cactus. 1. Let's say that's the cactus. That's 1, 2. And then it's up on that one. Right? It's up there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright. I need another iron shovel. Okay. Alright, it's getting nighttime. So basically my plan is gonna fill that in and then... Okay. Definitely going to be an interesting build, that is for certain. So we can just start placing this in. And then in terms of what the roof is gonna be, I mean, it's obviously not gonna be glass. But it does need to be filled in. We also do kind of know that it's going to be filled in with... Probably should have just started filling this in with stone brick. Because the outside's also going to be stone brick, so we might as well just make this stone brick. While we're at it, save us some of the hassle here. Let's do that. Stone brick, let me swappy these around real quick. That was meant to be glowstone. Alright. Stone brick. Glowstone. I don't know why my brain is like breaking while trying to do this. So stone brick. Glowstone. Stone. That is dirt. Stone brick. Glowstone. Stone brick. Stone brick. Glowstone. Stone brick. Autosave. Glowstone. Glowstone. Stone brick. And we basically just have to fill all this in with stone brick. Okay. Got it. Get it. We technically do need to fill all this outside in with stone brick, but it's okay for now. Let's go sleep. So no creeper comes and blows up my project. Don't blow up my project. Alright. So I think we basically just make that the roof. Like, we could basically just pass that as the roof. Especially because this is gonna get connected to the outside. Like such. Then we're gonna have a sort of cobblestone. Really? A sort of cobblestone stair, kind of bolster pillar thing going on. I also got to place that stone brick on the bottom layer as well. Then of course I got to come back and break through here, place some mossy stone brick, place some cracked stone brick. Probably will just do that off camera and show you guys. It's kind of just stupid. Not really something. It's just a waste of time for recording, honestly. So, just gonna be breaking random stone brick stuff on the outside and just replacing it with mossy stone brick and stuff. So, really nothing that exciting. So basically I need to fill all this in. And then in addition, you need to fill it into the top. Okay. Alright, I need to get that top farm flowing, actually. So let's get the water in. Because if we can get the cactus farm going as soon as possible. that would be ideal. Just gonna fall down and pick up some water. Run back up and fill it. Alright. So then we gotta fill this top layer, of course. Okay. And after we do that, hopefully we have enough green dye to stain the glass that I want. And I gotta show you guys sort of the design that I was thinking about here. Okay, boom. And the last water layer. Get this going. I need to go grab some cobblestone though, because I don't even have any on me right now. Okay, perfect. And then it all should flow down. Alright. Let's go get some cobblestone. Okay, I don't know why for a second I thought there was a sheep in the house. I was confused how that got there. Turns out, I'm hallucinating. Bro, I thought the sapling was a sheep. What the heck? Alright, let me just quickly make a couple of these. So I was thinking, for the design here, we can kind of do some cobblestone design. Like that, and then like that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks baller. That actually looks absolutely killer. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. Let me not get distracted by that. And let me get some of these cactus. How much we got? Look at that. We already got 22 cactuses while working on that. 22. One layer may have even been enough, but we're just going to go with 2. Second layer is already here. Second layer is already here. There we go. Perfect, man. Yeah, this little cobblestone indent thing is gonna look absolutely killer. Super killer. Alright, let's get this cobblestone layer fit in up here. This is 3 now, right? Yeah, it's 3 now. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just walk across. Let me fill all this in. Boom, 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 boom. Walk across. Alright. I'm gonna see you guys back once I get this whole cobblestone decor thing done. And it's gonna look really, really cool. It's gonna look awesome. And then hopefully, should have enough green dye to place all of our green glass in here as well after I'm done placing that. So I'm gonna get to making some more of these stairs, and I'll catch you guys back when this is done. Alright. Okay, can you guys stop eating? Alright. Dyed these guys. Start getting some green wool. I actually do need to shear them. Next episode, our plan is a shearing station, because I need dye for my, not only the zombie head over there, but basically I want to build a small little cactus on top of this farm here. Just to like market that it's like, you know, cactus farm. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I like the supporting pillars that I have here. It definitely matches with the sort of theme that we have going on here, so I dig it. I dig it, I dig it. And yeah, so it's pretty much just flat on top. Basically, going to make a cactus replica. Obviously, we need a bunch of wool for that. I've gotten 14 cactus, just literally smelting the 35 cactus I got while placing all the cobblestone stairs. So Yeah, definitely 2 layers is enough. Arguably, maybe even too much. But now we don't have to worry about cactus. So that's the plus that we got going on there. Obviously, I need to sort of fill in a little bit of the cobblestone. Or the stone brick. To mossy stone brick and stuff. But I'm probably just gonna do that off camera. Although, I do gotta replace some of this though, right? So, I actually do need to get working on that. I did get a bunch of whatchamacallit, vines. So we can get a bunch of this mossy stone brick. And then I was smelting some of these so we can get some cracked stone brick as well. Get sleeping real quick. Alright. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Thanks. Okay. We definitely need the mines too, because I don't even have enough, like, redstone to... I really need to get this mine down. The problem is not having a good diamond pick, and then... Maybe I should just mine down to diamond level and just mine a straight line until I find diamonds, and then just come back up. So I can actually get, you know... I mean, I could get a work pick. I just need efficiency on this one, but... I don't know. Kind of weird, but... You know, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. So we're just breaking a little bit of this out. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to break this down a little bit. Alright, I think that's pretty much good. What? 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 Alright. And then, of course, we need to break some of this out. Just adding these, like, cracked and stuff just adds, you know, texture to the build. Texture that is necessary. What? Oh, I also did this little area. I thought this was nice. Nice little area there. Alright, nice. Okay. And then we pretty much just fill it back up. Boom. Nice. Boom, boom. And obviously we gotta do it for the outside too, right? So... break that. Place that. Go over here. And then we're basically just gonna be, you know, doing the same thing. All around the stone brick here. Just so we can get some texture going in the build. Because texture is key to making a build look good. Texture and depth. We got the depth with the sort of cobblestone sort of surrounding. And now we got texture with the glass. We have texture with the... Well, so we're going to break this, right? And place some of that. I wanted to break some of this. And then get some cracked stuff in like that. I think that looks pretty good. Problem is here, we gotta be, like, quick with it. Because it's gonna flow out. Like that. It's gonna be annoying. Annoying. Just something like that, it just adds so much to the build, you know? Just adds a lot. A lot. Okay, Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, man. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Thank you. Yeah, just adding something like that. Look at that. It just adds so much more depth to the build. Just so much more depth. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually add intermediary stuff up there. I don't think it's... I mean, maybe it's necessary. It's going to be annoying. Like, really, really annoying, but... may just have to do it. May just have to do it. Mossy, mossy. Cracked, mossy. Alright, just one more annoying side to do. One more. Okay, we'll get this broke, that broke. That broke, that broke. We'll get that, that, and that. And then we'll finish up placing this glass. And then we just need this. Like that. Very, very nice. Alright, I think that's all the glass for this layer, right? Let me look around here. Yeah, okay. The rest of my cactus should be done smelting. And we can get converting the rest of this. There we go. Throw that in there, throw the seeds in there. All the annoying crap. Okay. Collect all my stuff. Nothing goes to waste. Okay. Alright, so now we just gotta do the top layer. Let's go up here. Good thing is that since this rail isn't really visible, really only the support pillars need any sort of, you know, decoration in addition to, you know, a little bit of the ceiling. Alright. This one will go like that. Perfect. And then now we just gotta break a little bit of the ceiling here. And get everything filled in. Alright. Boom, boom. Make it look, you know, somewhat natural, somewhat natural. Just digging out random spots. Without falling in. Without falling in, dude. Alright, ow. Hate you, cactus. Alright, then we just fill it all in. Okay. After we place this last glass, that's honestly pretty much it for the episode. Really not much to this episode. Really just working on and basically getting ready for future projects with, especially now with the wool farm too, or the shearing station, I'll call it. Okay, let me stop taking damage. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Get this all... And there's pretty much one more layer that we have to add texture to. And that is at the top with that final sort of belt layer of stone brick up there. And then that's pretty much it. Oh no, we forgot this. Let's get a piece of mossy cobblestone there. Alright. Hopefully this is enough glass, because I don't want to go grab more glass. I really don't want to go grab more glass, dude. Don't make me grab more glass, please. We should have enough. I think it's 27 glass to fill all this in, so should be okay. Should be a-okay. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so there's pretty much just one more layer that needs to be worked on. And that is pretty much this cobblestone layer right here. I don't know when this pickaxe is gonna break. Hopefully it is a little bit patient with me. Please. Please be patient. And break when I want you to break. Perfect. It lasted the whole time. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. That is pretty much that. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Alright, let's get down here. Break all this. I don't really have a need to keep this right now since I'm not going back up there for quite a while. So, see how this looks at night. I don't know how lit up this is, so let's see. Oh yeah. Those sheep do not escape on me. Get a shearing station going. Because we're gonna need a lot of wool. Oh yeah, man. With a little thing up there, it's looking pretty nice. Pretty nice, I do say so myself. How much cactus we got while doing that? 36 already. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta reorganize everything back into the storeroom. Next episode, I actually gotta plan exactly what I want to do for the shearing station, how I want it to... There's kind of a lot of different designs you could do. So I kind of gotta figure out how exactly I want to do that, so... Yeah, next episode we're gonna be getting a shearing station, so we can actually get working on the cactus roof and the little zombie face over there. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully learn something, some cactus farm. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.